How's it going, dudes? We're back with more Hand of Fate 2, and today we will be fighting the Hierophant. So, in this quest, we will be discovering which assassin seeks to kill Father Galfrey. Now, I don't think I've ever gotten gold on this one, but we'll see what happens. I think we will take the Wanderer, and of course we have to grab his quest. And everything new. So that's what we do. Now for the Hierophant, we will be... Information comes at a cost, so we need gold game cards. So let's see. Yeah, the arm wrestling. That sounds good. And we will be fighting thieves, so we need two-handed weapons. So take all the new stuff, of course. And we might as well take a platinum card, because that's the only platinum card we have. Of course, all the new stuff. Let's take extra gold, because we need that gold, man. And, to round us out, do we have any shields? We'll grab a shield. Eat less. Who needs to eat, right? We'll start off with the Brigand's Blade and a little bit of food, and call it good. See what we can get done.
In better times, it would have been my card here, the guardian of knowledge and the protector of the gates of life and death.
Life and death.
Callous sits that throne, and miscreants assume possession.
Mulberry Inn. With Malaclip's encouragement, what's a few murders in the grand scheme of things? You find yourself sat opposite the opulently dressed leader of the Thieves Guild, or one of the leaders. It's a shadowy organization. He takes a sip of wine and leans back to savor the taste. I'm scheduled to be assassinated. The new assassin has been determined, and so the tale begins. I believe the suspect is one of my own. With subtle nods, he indicates a bearded man, a woman with red hair, and a man with gray eyes. Borden, Rowena, and Grinden. My three personal silencers. One of them left me this note, I'm sure. When the red candle's flame burns out on his last evening at the Mulberry Inn, the false priest will have his sins appeased. He points out one of the red candles upon the fireplace. The assassin favors theatrics over secrecy, it seems. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you will likely need gold. Thieves will tell you anything for gold. Ask who he is exactly? I am known as Father Galfrey, though it's not my true name, of course. I keep track of accounts in this region. Find information about the assassin. A note was left for me at this inn. When the red candle flame burns out on his last evening at the Mulberry Inn, the false priest will have his sins appeased. He points out the red candle. Okay, so we read that already. Borden is the eldest in my employ. A simple, nervous kind of man. I highly doubt that he would have the heart, nor the finesse to assassinate me, unless he has hidden his true nature all this time. Galfrey said that Borden has worked for him for a long time. I'd say you have to pour a few meads into him if you want him to talk. Galfrey said that Borden will spell more information when he's drunk. I don't think I'll be reading the clues because we're basically getting this from the conversation. Rowena has been one of my silencers for a long time, for as long as I have been in this position, and that is a very long time indeed. I asked that she infiltrate the 3rd Legion of the Imperial Army and eliminate their captain. She did so, of course, as efficient as anything. Galfrey said that Rowena was in the 3rd Legion of the Empire Army. I suspect that she is only truly loyal to gold, but she is quite a valuable asset to the guild, so it would be a shame if she intends to assassinate me. And last but not least, Grinden. I know very little of Grinden. I hired him in the last town. A skilled killer. He's prone to make the most preposterous claims, many of which are untrue. I'd be wary of his exaggerations. even if he isn't the assassin, and especially when he's had too much wine. Okay. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you will likely retire for the night, and with that, he waves you away and you retire to bed, wondering how Malclips talked you into this. Okay.
One should
Goblins.
always keep an eye on their belongings, lest little hands find idle work.
With a snap, you feel something being yanked off your person. You turn to see a few goblins running away, giggling and pointing at you. With no time to check what was stolen, you rush after the thieving devils. Defeat the goblins before they blow their horn and escape. Some highwaymen emerge from the bushes to protect the goblins. Thieves Guild. Okay. So we killed the goblins first, for sure. Clip of mischief. Interesting. Look at those little guys. So cute. With the non-real cigars in their mouths that just clip through everything. There will ever be a place for small hands and quick wits. Defeat goblins quickly to avoid losing your items for good. Thieves attack more frequently when goblins are alive to protect the spoils. Kill the goblins. Yo.
Together we will push them back. Death itself.
Kill the goblins. Kill the goblins. Die, 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 die. Okay, dodge. I think if we don't kill the goblins before the time runs out, then we will lose all our shit. Man. Man, our guy's not having much luck over there. Come on. Die, motherfucker. Ah, why are you attacking? No, roll! Why didn't you roll? Whatever. It's fine. We're fine. I think we did it correctly. I hope we did it correctly. I don't know. We'll see. You take back your brigand's blades from the unconscious goblin. As soon as you do, with a splutter, the goblin in question awakens and flips away from you, giggling. It escapes into the forest. Gain 2 fame. So goblins are colluding with the Thieves Guild now. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Ooh.
How appropriate.
Cause a brief stun to thieves who hit the player with melee attacks. That's awesome. Reduce the chance of goblins stealing an item by 50%. So that's pretty cool, and that'll be really helpful on this map. We don't have much money. I think we're just gonna leave. We don't need that place right now. Arm wrestling. You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. Your opponent in the 3rd round is Paralee, the brass hag. She touts herself as a fearsome pirate, but needs the money from this competition to get herself a boat. We can do this.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Come on. Yeah. I hope this works. Yeah, we did it.
Victory.
I'd say that's worth it.
Learning.
The brass hag cannot live up to the strength of her name and slumps in defeat. Into fame. It would appear that your opponent was put off by Kolbjorn's flexing his muscles. We get all this gold. Which is really too bad because we just passed the store. You take your reward from the purses on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize.
Once again, we return to the inn. seeking clues to save a life. When we look into memories, so many things are left unsaid and clouded. Why this life? Why
Come on, how
this
about
inn?
return to the Mulberry Inn for night. Enter the inn. You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Golfrey at his usual table at the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of many rolls of paper strewn across the table, then glances up at you. 3 days until the assassin comes for me, and 3 suspects. How apt. 3 days to uncover the lies. I would like you to follow one of my silencers on a job, trading trust for information. Pay for it if you must. Ask why an underling would want to kill him. We all covet gold. That is why we are in this business, no? If someone has paid a high price for my head, then there is little I can do. He considers his wine for a moment. I'd imagine the assassin is more inclined towards lying. If you can root out the liar, you will uncover the assassin too. Golfer said the assassin will always lie regardless of their personality. Let's follow Borden. Borden is going to pick up some lamps from shipwreck port that have been, let's say, repossessed from their owners. Okay, cool. You note the meeting
surely
point.
have a liking for strange bedfellows. Here you are helping thieves challenge thieves, without a thought for their ultimate victims.
You note the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. Go. Let's explore. Ooh. With no idea of the lay of the land, you know not what lies ahead of you. This card provides the best results when surrounding encounters have already been revealed. Whoa, buddy. Hey, cool. The wilds are welcoming, their bounty plentiful. A delightful aroma leads you to a troop of hearty morals. You use them to prepare a nourishing meal. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Very helpful.
Chance or two, perhaps.
Beside a busy Empire Road, you spy a ramshackle stall, whereupon a few ramshackle people are seated on stools, rolling dice. You approach the stall, and behind the table is a little girl practicing on a poorly tuned violin. Beside her waits a squat lady, clad in a flowery apron. Welcome! Have a seat. Do try the spice cake. I baked them this morning. What do you fancy playing today, my dear? Let's play some cards. How much are you looking to bet? These are our rates today. Go big or go home. Damn it. Let's play some dice, since we just lost 18 gold. I'm not gonna bet 18 gold again. Roll some dice. Okay. So we have to set the target, which that was pretty low. That's very helpful. Now for your second roll. 10? Oh wow, that's perfect. That's awesome. This is your last roll. The grubby gamblers beside you watching on eagerly. Oh man, look at that. Congratulations there, you have won 10 gold with your original bet of 5 gold. Let's do it again, 18 gold. Go big or go home, you know? Low, low. Oh! Perfect. Now let's roll a 7 again. Oh. Nice! Perfect. I'm very, very hopeful on this one. Come on. Absolutely awesome. This is amazing. Congratulations, dear. You have won 36 gold with your original bet of 18. With a dull tinkle, Berta rings a small, rusted handbell. Time to go home. She hands out the rest of her baked goods, and the rough patrons wander off sadly. Well, we made back our gold, and we made 5.
Ability continues to reward itself, and the rich become yet more wealthy.
The Palace Armory is holding a special promotion for the nobility. The guards block your entrance. Peasants are forbidden from entering the palace armory. Turn away or be sent to the dungeon. Fine. Oh, no, keep exploring.
Fame and glory ease the path to success, if nothing else.
Okay, the guild. You travel to Shipwreck Port by wagon. You ride in relative silence until Borden turns to you and asks, quite seriously, what do you think of the boss? Tell him that you are proud to be working under such a great man. Tell him that you find Father Galfrey hard to read. So he's been working with him for a while, so I think we're going to be nice. Borden smiles when he hears your answer. Borden trusts you a little bit more. Awesome. At the port, you are approached by a pirate bearing a load of stolen lamps. Borden goes to give him a sack of gold, presumably payment. The unusually pale pirate shakes his head. No. He pulls out a rusty bucket and his sword. I want blood. Theirs. Borden looks at you expectantly, as if you shouldn't protest. So I'm thinking these are vampires. Yeah, let's give them our blood. They need to eat. Whew. That's a lot of health. Borden trusts you a little bit more. You retrieve the crates of stolen lamps and pile them onto the wagon before setting off. When you arrive at the drop-off point, Borden is seized with sudden emotion. I'm sorry I asked you to give blood. I'm a terrible person, aren't I? Attempt to comfort him. Tell him that he is quite a terrible person. He seems a little hard on himself, so let's comfort him. Oh. I hate these...
The pendulum swings like a scythe.
Oh my gosh.
Bearing hope or failure.
Those ones are intense. Borden trusts you a little bit more. Borden wrings his hands as if he would very much like to leave. I should go. Ask what he thinks of Father Godfrey. The boss always makes sure we get our cut. You can't ask for any better, really, in a guild of scoundrels like us. Borden wrings his hands as if he would... Oh. Ask him about his favorite food. Oh, blackberry tart. Or maybe apple tart. Borden begins to sweat, seemingly from the pressure of the question. Interesting. Ask about his family. Borden perks up a little. Yes, I have a beautiful wife. It's difficult to see her as I travel on jobs so often. Borden said that he has a beautiful wife. I don't know if I believe him. I was a farmer before this. Interesting. I don't know if I believe Borden.
The rich and powerful are given opportunities the poor and helpless never see.
Okay, return to Mulberry Inn. Yes, you enter the inn and find Father Godfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of the many rolls of paper strewn across the table, then glances up at you. I hope the job with Borden was fruitful today. You are not dead, with a knife in your back, so I presume yes. It would be prudent to review what my silencers have said when you have a quiet moment. Perhaps you will catch a lie in the process. Let's go on the 2 more jobs and then review what we have. Okay, let's go with Rowena. Rowena has worked with him for a very long time and was in the 5th guard, I think. Rowena has been tasked with kidnapping the child of Lady Fielding as they journey to the capital. Well, that's awful. You note the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. Okay. So we will head to the right. Goblins again, wow. With a snap, you feel something being yanked, yada yada yada. We've already done this. Yes, yes. Wait, did I lose my weapons again? That would be too bad. And of course, like last time, kill the goblins. Silencer of Greed. Assassins. Oh boy. It's been a long week, my friends. Cut your throat, or cut your purse. Makes no mind to them. He did take my freaking swords. And some of my money, it looks like. Oh, good gosh. Where's the other one? darn. Damn. Ah, that was too bad. Yeah, let's kill the stunned ones. There we go, look at that. Time to die. Let's grab this gold really fast. Oh, kill him. Look at that. Nice and easy. Technical difficulty. Sorry, guys. Perform a flurry of strikes that cause knockdown against these. Enemies in knockdown can be defeated with a finisher. Cool, yeah. Let's use it. Defeat 15 thieves with a finisher to unlock this token. Yeah, let's take it.